Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming down to support the kids at Grandview High School. Go ahead and clap it up for them. So, I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces. Today, this afternoon, is our final show. It's been a long journey coming here, from the writing to the developing to the producing of the show. Before I continue with the speech, I would like to thank Melissa Paradis, the supervisor and producer of the Drama Club, who allows us to put on these student-led productions. I would also like to thank our lighting crew, Paige Arroyo Banda, Max Lopez, Austin Mancia, and Destiny Lepe. They've been so great, and they're all students here at Grandview High School, and they've done a lot for the lighting of the show. I would also like to thank our onstage crew, Ariel Ferrer and Emilia Palomares, who is our stage manager. And of course, a huge thank you to the student cast, who has been such amazing people during this whole process. There are 2 emergency exits in this building. There is one the same way you just came in, and there is one behind the stage. If there, for some reason at any point, is an emergency in which we all have to exit, we will most likely leave through that door. There is a seizure warning. This show does use lightning and flashing lights, so if you are very, very prone to seizures, the lightning will happen in between each scene, so please take as many precautionary measures as you need to take to ensure that nothing bad happens. We don't want another body on the stretcher tonight. But, yeah, thank you again so much for coming here. It means a lot to see people enjoy watching the students perform in Grandview, especially because we're such a small town. But yeah, thank you for supporting the youth arts, and enjoy the show. Enjoy the Horrid Case of Detective Holmes.
Death is an unfortunate sight. Decapitations, bifurcations, drownings, impalements, bludgeonings, crashes, natural causes. And it may be unintentional, or may be sudden, especially for you. But the best death commonly is planned. At times, it can be truly devastating. Or not. It all depends on who the person was. Some people say that death shouldn't be wished upon. Say they know somebody who could use a good freak accident. All testimony is very based on who you ask, but no matter who you ask, they all make their ends with something. As for my part of my tales, I get paid to make sure they look decent once they do. Every deceased person has a backstory. Just which one did you get today? Poor old Detective Holmes. Ain't he pretty? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anyone in between, prepare yourselves to see a story of a deviant who was deemed to be successful by others in life, until it was cut short by murder, the good old classic, which is how and why exactly happens remains unsure. Multiple things can motivate murder: infidelity, blackmail, vengeance, payment, just because. Over the next couple of hours, you, my friends, will witness investigation, a wife, storyteller, a maid, anxiety, a butler, witnesses, two detectives who must solve it all. But most important of all, death. See, that's yes, come on, but don't you dare go home, because it is time to unravel the horrid case of Detective Holmes. Our Our tale begins in the private investigation station of Sunrise, where 3 detectives work. Detective Hadley, a somewhat rookie considering he's been on the force for 6 years. Detective Decker, a more professional than 8 years of service on the force. And last but not least, Detective Holmes, founded the station and stuck with it for 10 years. No one could match up to the monster that was Holmes. Any crime that happened in town was sure to be investigated and solved by Holmes. Everyone in town loved Holmes.
He always helped along when people would try to steal stuff from the bar. We even have a drink named after him, the Hard Holmes Hennessy.
He saved my cat at least twice before from a tree.
Most were robberies and theft, but none were as complicated as what happened with
Holmes. Did he call you back yet?
I haven't gotten anything yet.
That's very odd. Why would he want us down at the station if he wasn't going to show?
Well, his message did say extremely important.
I'm sure he's just late. He'll be here soon.
Late? Not even our security guard is here yet.
Charles got to leave early today on account of case 99. Treated by cops.
Well, I hope he gets here soon. We've been here for an hour. And Jack Samuel is starting to call my name.
Calm yourself, Patty. We still have to work from home tomorrow.
Decker and Hattie, my 2 favorite co-workers.
We're the only other coworkers here.
It's good to see you, Holmes. Why are you in such a good mood?
You guys know I wouldn't call you out here for no reason. That wouldn't be very Holmes of me to do.
So, what's the
The
reason?
reason for your call. I have just solved our 99 case.
What?
You heard me. Case closed.
I thought case 99 was temporarily dismissed. Or at least seemed impossible to solve.
You're talking about the Fairchild case, right?
That's the one. But you guys know I never rest until the case is solved.
May I ask how
You didn't ask yourself how I've solved such a complicated case. Well, to make a particularly long story short, the clues to the case were hidden by the killer in the victim's house.
So this wasn't your usual serial case, was it?
Far from it! This court, the victim had to know the killer very closely.
So who did it end up being?
The killer was Michael V.S.
Michael?
Well, that's most certainly unexpected. Especially here in small town America. We all knew each other growing up.
Yeah, he never really gave off the killer type. I used to play football with him when we were just little kids.
Well, he was guilty of it.
So, what was his motivation?
Well, at first, everyone said that it had to be an accident, but the clues simply didn't articulate that way. After careful searching and careful digging, I found that it was all jealousy over a lost bet many years ago.
That's just crazy to me, man.
What is?
I mean, best friends for years, and this one thing sets them off?
Well, it all comes down to the smallest detail.
You're absolutely right, Decker. A fine passage to remember is that crucial details may not go uncovered if not thoroughly sought after.
Wow, Holmes, what will we do without you?
Thank you, thank you. And with case 99 solved, we only need one more to be recognized as an official detective agency.
Wait, aren't you already a professional?
Well, I am, but the station, being included in the union service jobs, would do us greatly.
So, what does that mean for us?
For us, it means we'll be finally recognized as equals to any police station in America. After all, we'll make the same impact. Additionally, if you keep it up, we'll get better pay.
Better pay, that's something I can get behind.
mean, yeah, just come right down to the station.
Sorry, miss. We're closed.
Oh, but please, it's an emergency. It's my time of month, you see.
Ma'am, sorry, bud. It's very hard.
Let her
What?
in. Let her in. You do not want to have that argument.
On your left, first door to the right.
Oh, thank you, dearie.
Who was that?
Just some lady using the restroom.
It was her time of the month.
You're oversharing, Haddon.
I'm just telling him.
Okay, well, if this will be everything, I'll see you guys next time. I'm a single lady. 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 Put your hands up.
Oh, hey, Haddon. Oh, hi, officers. I swear I'm not under influence. Oh,
What you mean, under the influence?
yeah. Oh, that.
Larry, what you doing here, man?
Haddon, I didn't know you was a policeman.
You're incorrect, dear citizen. We are detectives.
Thank God I won't be arrested.
For what?
Is a sloppy drunk in a public place isn't decency.
Well, if I stand corrected, I think I can't stand no more.
Okay, Larry. Let's get you back into the bar.
Oh wait, here's an idea. How about we all go, since we no longer work tomorrow? We can celebrate a bit, you know, have a little fun.
Yeah, more out for you, Larry.
Aw.
Well, that seems like a good idea, Haddon. What do you say, Holmes?
That sounds amazing. By the way, did a person happen to peruse the area while you were waiting by arrival?
Other than the bathroom lady, no. Why?
My wife, she's bringing me dinner. Dinner, yeah.
Dinner? It's 10 p.m.
Oh, well, you know how wives are. Total outlaws.
Now, I never heard a man call his wife an oddball and live
Hold on. Does your wife stay at home?
Yeah, she stays home, does all the hobbies that make her happy.
You know what they say, guys. Happy wife, happy life.
Or as I like to say, happy wife, longer life.
Well, not for him.
Alright, I'll have a glass waiting for you.
Haddon, are we forgetting something?
I don't know, man. Nothing calling my name except the jazz.
Alright, Holmes. See you later.
Spoiler alert. I never made it to the bar. No, not quite. There was no news of Holmes until later that night.
My chick brings out the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I'll teach you, but I have to try.
Another round, sir? It's a gift from Larry over there.
You should stop soon, but I mean, since he's out,
Yeah! Hello? Hello, Decker? What's that?
Oh, it's my walkie-talkie.
Detective Decker.
Hello? Who's this?
It's your security guard, Charles.
Oh, Charles? Why is he calling?
Why are you calling off your walkie-talkie? I thought case 99 was just closed.
Well, I've been told that there's another matter afoot.
Another matter. What's wrong?
Is Haddon with you?
Yes.
Well, I got an emergency alert on my phone. Beep, beep, beep.
An alert? What happened?
Well, it says that someone touched the cameras back at the station.
The cameras?
Oh shit. We're on our way.
On my way, over and out.
See you soon.
See ya.
Hey, barkeep.
Yes, sir.
Closer to the tap. Keep the change.
Well, why leave so soon, sir?
See. Duty calls.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Decker and Haddon, glad to see you, dude. Have you seen Holmes?
No.
Weird. Well, he's ignoring all my calls.
So what's the rundown?
Okay, so I got the alert on my phone, so I came down here to check it out. And as it turns out, all the cameras are broken and the door was open. So, thinking about it, I'm very smart. I think someone broke in.
Well, wouldn't you have gotten an alert if someone did break in?
Well, you know, I was thinking that. However, you never know, so that's why I called you two dudes down. You know, to do some investigating. I also called Holmes down several times, but he didn't answer.
That's very out of character for him. Why wouldn't Holmes answer his phone?
Maybe it was dead.
He was dead?
The phone.
Oh. Well, on that same note, he could be dead.
Haddon, now is not the time to be messing around.
Well, I'm just saying, Holmes has never missed out on a work call. Ever. Ever since I've joined at least.
That is very true.
Alright, well, come on. Yo, dudes, the door's unlocked.
That's suspicious. I thought Holmes would lock up after he left for tonight. Let's go inside.
I think our phone might be broken.
It didn't work anyway.
It's alright, it's expendable.
Was it even plugged in?
Okay. Charles, you keep investigating the door, while me and Haddon look around for clues.
Radio, bro. Watch out.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun.
I haven't seen anything yet.
It could be that Holmes forgot to lock up after he left for the night.
After 10 years?
Well, it could be that he just blinked, you know?
You know, my old man always forgets my name.
Oh? How?
Well, I'll go.
Take out the trash, Lee! Charles!
Enough. We're getting off topic. Back to searching. What the?
What's wrong?
Something smells rancid.
Oh, now that you mention it. Jesus.
Smells like a cow died in here.
Oh my God. Haddon, was that
it most certainly was not me.
Hey, Haddon, it's okay that you farted, but man, what do you eat?
What? I'm telling you, it was not me! What the hell?
Haddon, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just tripped over.
Tripped over what?
Haddon?
Well, at least they found him.
Oh God!
Dear God.
That was gnarly.
Is he dead?
Well, he for sure can't do karaoke night for that much, I'll tell you that.
More important,
It smells like shit! It smells the one he stinks!
Gentlemen, we must stay focused.
Focus? How am I supposed to focus when Holmes is dead? Right in front of me!
This is crazy, but right now, we must look for clues.
yo, why is there a spoon on the floor?
Dinner! What? Wasn't his wife bringing him dinner or something?
You're right. He did say something about his wife bringing him dinner, but I don't see any Tupperware lying around.
Maybe the dinner was metaphorical.
Charles, now is not the time to be messing around.
Why else would there just be a spoon here?
I don't know, but Charles, call Blackshot. We must start now if we want to solve this case.
Oh man, I was gonna rest tomorrow.
Yeah, especially after drinking so hard. I didn't think I could jump straight into action.
That's what's disappointing. No one saw this coming, but that's the thing with these cases.
So, what now?
Well, you can't drive in your current predicament. So, Charles, take Hattie home.
Why me? What about you?
I'm used to staying late and working on cases like this.
Well, let me stay as well. I have to step up now.
Preferably when you're sober.
Alright. See you tomorrow then.
See you.
Alright, I'm out. Peace, dudes.
Decker,
Yeah,
stay safe, man.
of course. $10 on the force. I guess you can't predict who will end up in news article next. How did you let it happen, Holmes? Why did you let it happen? What are you hiding? I remember when you brought me on the force 8 years ago, you seemed like you had it all together. But I can only assume that no one is immune to that. Solving this case without you will be much more difficult. But I know you wouldn't want us to stop. I know you wouldn't want us to give up on your case. I swear I will solve this in the 3 days we are given. I won't give up on you, Holmes. No matter what.
It was horrid but true. Detective Holmes had been murdered, and I'm home turkey too. Now I may not know why he was killed or who killed him, but I know what killed him. That's right, my friends. We've come to the part of the story where I, Coroner Blackshaw, the best character, get involved. Case 100, victim, Detective Holmes. Time to confirm his death, 11 p.m. Place of death, the private investigation station of Sunville. The victim suffered 3 stab wounds to the stomach, a gunshot to the leg, and a slit to the throat. What ultimately killed him was a huge loss of blood, despite there being none on the body when discovered. Fingerprints were not found at the scene, but oddly enough, the body was halfway to a trash bag and a spoon lying next to it.
You know, it feels much more peculiar having this conversation with you when the deceased this time around is our work partner. I can only imagine the pain you're going through.
It just seems so weird. Who would want to kill Holmes?
Maybe it was a robbery gone wrong?
Doesn't seem likely. The injuries sustained were too precise and fatal to have been done in a quick way.
Well, this just means whoever tried to kill him intended to kill him.
Can't we just check the cameras to see who came in last night? It would be useful. Before the discovery, it was all just a blur.
No. Don't you remember? The cameras were broken.
That reminds me, there may be a way. If the main camera system is connected to a cloud, the live footage can be retrieved.
Wait a minute, they can do that? I thought the cameras just let me see what everyone was doing, like, in the moment.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck. If you'll excuse me, I have to get Holmes ready for his
His big day?
His funeral, actually.
Oh, right. I still can't believe he's gone. He never even made it to triple digits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In age? Does anyone?
Well, I mean, in cases. He's always wanted to reach that milestone.
Just be glad that we did. I'm just as hurt as you, man, but I made a dedication to this field. That will solve every case that was given to me. And I know the Holmes will want us to also.
So, do you think his wife did it?
Why would a married woman ever want to kill her husband? That sounds just like...
I mean, who else?
Well, they do say that 10% of all murders are committed by someone close to the victim. Smart. Anyways, I gotta go break the news. I'll try to get that footage for you. See you later.
Bye, Charles.
So, what now?
We don't have much evidence to work with. And after everything that happened last night, we probably need a breather. Plus, we went crazy on the beers.
Yeah.
We need that break.
Well, if I ever wanted a trick to sober up, at least now I know it. See you tomorrow then?
Yes. But come tomorrow, be even more prepared to work harder than you ever have on a case.
For Holmes?
For Holmes.
After Charles went to the home of Holmes, he quickly discovered that he and the others may not have known Holmes as well as they thought they did. Yes, Holmes had a wife, but he also had a maid and a brother, and I mean, in this economy, this only made the case more difficult by adding 2 more suspects, and at least one of them had to be the killer, right? Was it the wife? Was it the maid? Or maybe the butler. Perhaps we'll get some clues from the witnesses. We will continue with our story. 3 days remain for Decker and Haddon to solve the case, or be removed and leave it to the police to solve the murder of their friend.
Security guard Charles reporting. I am here with the witnesses from the bar the night of the murder. About to do some reporting. Wish me luck. Oh.
Just get it done, Charles.
And stop acting like you're on a TV show!
Roger that. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you guys some questions and you tell me what you genuinely saw. Do you understand?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. As we begin this most excellent interview, what are your names for the record?
Larry McNack.
I'm the lovely Magnolia Diaz.
It's Jordan Wardell.
My name is Carol White.
Sweet, name secured. Now, go ahead and tell me what you were doing at the bar.
Well, I was drinking. Duh.
I was out with my happy husband. We were celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary.
I worked there most days to pay for my college tuition.
I was out with my friends, drinking like it was our high school days.
All right. Now, tell me what you saw then.
Alright, picture this. I was walking down the street and I see some lady walking to the station. Then I go to the bar and the coppers didn't want to sit with me for some reason. I don't know why. But then I see a person leave the station. And then they came back. And then they left. And then they came back. And then, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I was sipping on my nice rosé with my happy husband when all of a sudden I saw Holmes walking with some guys outside. Anyway, later when the guys arrived, they went into the station, but they didn't come back out again, which was odd. But I guess his wife wasn't entertaining enough for him to want to go home.
Well, I was mainly making drinks, so I didn't get to catch much, but I did see the other detectives walk in the bar, and, Holmes wasn't there, which he was likely still down at the station.
The senior citizen singer finally decided that it was time for us to go to the bar and grill it down. I do love me a good rum and coke. Well, about what I saw, well, I can hardly see as it is. However, I did see a person go into the station before Holmes went on.
Nice. Now, hold on. Before you get too stoked, what time did you say you saw us all happen?
Wow. I want to say, I don't remember much, but it might have been 9 or 10. Maybe 9. Wait, no, 10. It was 10. Then they left 15 after that. And then left the room. 10 after that. And then they left, and they came back, and then they, I forgot.
Well, let me see. He wandered off at almost 10 and then didn't come back out. But somebody went in after him. After that, and then back out again, 25 minutes later. Leaving then before coming back after that. again, and then leaving once more.
Well, I don't actually know. But if I can think for a second, I think a lot of people came into the bar at like 10, but Holmes didn't come in, which was odd because he usually gets his regular. The hard Holmes Hennessy. It's a glass of Hennessy mixed with a watermelon and... Oh, you probably don't want to know that. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, my memory's not all that sweet, but I do remember Holmes anyway. He went into the station at, let's see, 10. But the people, or the person, must have went in before they went and killed Holmes, I think.
Alright, now did you notice any suspicious dudes or dudettes?
Wow. No, I wanna, the detectives don't wanna sit with me. And, and they did leave Holmes behind, I believe. Yeah.
Well, she wasn't at the bar, but my neighbor, his wife, she's hiding something and I know it.
Well, me, not anyone specific. He would come in, get a drink, then pay. Sometimes he would, start a tab, but a lot of people go in, so I would never remember.
Not anyone that I can really think of, sweetie.
Great. Now, how about spoon? Did you see anyone try to steal a spoon?
Spoons. Well, I ain't got no damn clue about no spoons.
I only saw people drinking with straws.
Now that I think of it, I don't think anyone tried to steal anything from the bar that night.
Now, what kind of full drinks with a spoon?
Okay. No answer on the spoon question. Let record show that witnesses would not answer questions about the suspicious spoon. Was Holmes low-key acting odd the days before he was murdered?
Wow. I don't know nothing about that. He was kind of just, out there,
Well, at times I saw him leave with a lady covered from head to toe. I assume that his wife has gotten some kind of surgery. She needed one anyways.
Well, if I could remember, like I said before, many times he would come in, get his drink, pay. Then, I remember we would start a tab with some woman wasn't with him, obviously.
He saved a cat from a tree about 2 weeks ago. That's about all I can remember.
So, Holmes seemed his usual self, except for when spotted with a mysterious person. What color is this mysterious person wearing?
I want to say black, but it might have been dark outside, so I passed out.
Well, black, I would assume. Black would be best for murder if you wanted to hide in the dark. But I don't know anything about that.
Well, I don't really remember if I could, but I believe it was a dark color, but I can be wrong. I'm inside most days.
Well, thank goodness I'm not colorblind, honey. He was black, I think.
Okay, and when exactly did they enter the station? Or did they?
left. Maybe they handed her, but I damn passed out.
9:57, I believe.
You know, I wanna say around like 10:57, you know. Like I said, a lot of people go into the bar, drink, then, you know, we come and go, yeah.
I think it was when he left it at 9:56. I think it was around that time.
Interesting. Can you tell me what you saw? Like, if you saw him leave the station?
No. Well, 4 hours passed out. Maybe 10:25.
It was getting quite late. I believe the last time they showed up was 10:27. After that, me and my happy husband left.
Well, I wanna say it was, 10:30, but I could be wrong. More people came in to the bar at 10. So, Holmes could have been there. He could have known. I don't know.
Wouldn't know about that. The bus took us back to the center at 10:15 for curfew. But I do remember seeing a person leaving at that time.
Hey, did you see anything else? Like, was the suspect goofy foot?
Goofy foot. Oh. No. Not really. I don't think so.
Just saying, whenever I look out from my window, the wife barely talked to Holmes. I didn't spy or anything.
The other detectives did come in. That second guy tips well.
I got nothing, son.
Alright. Holmes was loaded. Do you have any comments on the wife, the maid, or the butler?
No, not really.
Just saying. His wife, she knows something. And she thinks she's better than him. But inside, she's not.
Not any except his wife.
I hope my cat isn't just stuck in a tree anymore.
Anything else?
I need to use the restroom.
My cat don't got many lives left. It better not get stuck in a tree anymore.
There's a discount on his drink down at the bar to commemorate his death. Come on down.
The wife thinks she's better than him. That's all.
Alright, you're all free to go.
Oh no, I got the damn shit again.
Larry, I found it. It's this one.
Whatever.
So, Larry's a messy drunk with problems who couldn't remember much, but did give some good timestamps. Magnolia's clearly jealous of Holmes' wife and thinks her to be a snoopy person. However, she was very detailed, and now I know that Holmes and his wife have problems. Jordan, the barkeep's more focused on their job and didn't give up much details, but did give some good timestamps. And Carol was an old lady who didn't see anything after the first entry. Hello? 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 Damn it, they cut me off!
Charles was somehow successful in collecting data from the witnesses, gathering it into a useful log. After we finished gathering them first, we compiled the data in time for Decker and had it to work like dogs, sniffing out the scent like waiting on food. 2 days remain in the countdown to solve the case. Let us now view the interviews as they took place.
I don't understand why you have to be here. My dear beloved husband is dead and I should be on a nice therapeutic retreat to preferably the cactus of the White Island. I'm not kidding.
I understand how hard this situation might be for you, and we'll let you up. But right now, that's unfortunately not possible. Perhaps solving this case might allow for some closure.
Oh yeah, perhaps.
I'm feeling sick about this whole ordeal.
I have to get back to cleaning.
We'll love to see you on your way. However, in cases like this, anyone close to the victim can be a suspect. Now, we're not saying that any of you are guilty, but anyone close to the victim can allow us to gather more information. All right, just outside the office, I have the victim's wife, maid, and butler, all 3 suspects of the murder. And according to Charles, at least one of them was here the night of the murder.
Speaking of Charles, did we get the footage yet? All I have are call logs and basic data from each suspect.
He should be here in soon, but right now, we must get as much information from these people as we can.
Afternoon, broskies. How's the investigation going? Any guilty?
No, but we're gonna have to get creative if we want to catch anyone. Also, what are you doing here?
Well, come bearing good news and bad news.
Is that good news of food?
I wish. Alright, so the good news is that one of my tech bros is working on retrieving footage from the cloud.
And what's the bad news?
Bad news is it won't be here until tomorrow. But until then, I have something that might help. This folder contains eyewitness testimony from the night of the murder.
You actually managed to do it?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Thanks, Charles. This should help us catch someone in the lie.
No probs.
You know, I knew Holmes was married, but to then have a maid and a butler, I guess we didn't know how much cash he was just throwing around.
Well, remember, just like he said, some things about a person is never seen or suspected or sought out unless you seek it. And our job is to always get it.
Alright, but first, I have a serious question.
What is it?
So, who's good cop, who's bad cop?
Good cop. Bad cop.
Yeah, man, you know, like the movies.
We are not in the movie.
Well, what about a TV show? They also have those.
No, that's enough.
Well, what about a play?
No.
Well, shoot, man. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. This whole murder thing is not fun.
Well, no shit. Our work partner has just died. Murder is not meant to be fun. There may be a killer in the next room. And I'd like to figure out who that is.
Right. Sorry. It's just been off my game lately.
It's fine.
But for the record, I was the bad cop, right?
You're so good, cop.
Damn it!
Follow us to the investigation room. You will all be in separate rooms. Anything you say will be used against you. If you lie, the consequences may be dire. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's begin. Are you nervous?
No, why would I be nervous?
Oh, good.
Yes.
Please, state your full name.
Arizelda Holmes.
Alien Archivist.
Sasha Holmes.
What is your age?
Excuse me? Young.
28.
40.
That checks out. What was your relationship to the victim?
I was dearly beloved wife.
Relationship. I was just hired by him to be the maid.
I was hired by wife to clean. I did not talk to them.
How long have you known him? Or of him?
10 years.
8 years.
1 month.
What were your duties in the house?
Nothing much. I just kind of gardened and watched my show.
I made breakfast, lunch, dinner, and stuff. Nothing else, I swear.
I serve as man and wife. I clean. Take out trash.
Did you notice anything strange within the past month?
He started working in his home office more often. But funny enough, I found underwear in my room that weren't mine.
Well, his wife's been a bit weird all this week.
Not my business. Him and I may ran out of house after it.
Tell us, where were you the day of the murder at 10:30 p.m.?
I was at home watching my favorite show, The Real Housewives of Gran Vista.
I was on the way home after dropping Holmes off his dinner.
I clean. Take out trash.
Were you on call at any point last night?
Yes.
Yes, briefly.
Stop.
What was the purpose of the call?
I called the butler to take out the trash.
Holmes told me to discuss his dinner.
I talked to wife about pay for taking out trash.
And what time did the call take place?
10:20.
9:55.
20 before then?
Interesting. Let me try something.
Go ahead.
Killer says what?
Now, what the fuck? What kind of question was that, Patty?
I thought it worked.
Let us resume. When was the last time you saw the victim?
I saw him when he was working in his home office. He left for the station suddenly, but earlier the butler had told me the maid had followed him out.
Oh, I saw him in the kitchen briefly before he ran out on the night of his death.
Man ran out of house after talking to maid.
And what time was that?
9:45.
Close to 10.
15 after 10.
Did you have a conversation with the victim before he left?
I didn't get the chance to.
Yes.
I do job. I do not talk to man.
Did you leave the house at any time?
Yes.
Yes.
Stop.
And what time would you say that was?
9:45.
9:55.
Yeah, please. Oh, 10:20.
Where were you headed?
I was heading to work with the butler.
I was headed to drop Holmes off his dinner.
Take out trash.
What color were you wearing the night of the murder?
I was wearing black.
Black.
Gently.
Interesting. Now, what's 2 plus 2?
4.
Hattie, what are you doing?
I got curveball at them, so they slip up.
Stop. Do you believe that one of the other two suspects committed the murder?
Yes.
Yes.
Stop.
Who?
The maid.
The wife.
Yo.
Yo, boo.
Yo, mama! Hey, I kid. It made.
Why do you believe it was them?
Simple. My husband left for the station, the maid had followed him, and now he's dead.
She's been acting like a lion when striking some prey.
Man and maid spent a long time together.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
They weren't around when I would do my hobbies. They would always discuss dinner, and I would never be included. I always thought the maid was upset at Holmes for better pay, or that he was jealous of me because I was his wife. But what I know for sure is that the maid had followed him out to the station, and now he's dead.
Well, whenever me and Holmes discusses food, the wife would look at us weird. I'd see her spying on me while she was doing yoga or gardening. I appreciate Holmes, I very much did, but I never heard him, I swear.
I was hired by wife to clean. I clean, broom, take out trash. But man and maid always sneak away. Wife, no, they sneak. Wife says maid jealous. I think maid did something to hurt him. He would follow him everywhere. Now he dead.
What if we find out that you're the killer?
It's me? His dear beloved wife? Heard it? Why, I could never!
So much like that, who told you that? I swear it wasn't me.
It's not me. I just took out the trash. Whoever say I kill him is a liar!
Were you aware that the station has cameras?
Well, of course your station has cameras. It is with the line of work you guys do.
No.
Da. Quick, Duncan.
So you wouldn't be against viewing it?
If I must.
Why would I?
If
Do you have anything to fess up to now?
You're acting like I did it. As I said, I could never hurt my husband. I'm telling you, it was the maid.
Fess up to anything. Why would I have to fess up to anything? I don't have anything to fess up to.
I take a spoon.
What?
What?
Neck.
Can you tell us once again what you were doing the night of the murder?
I watched my show.
I dropped Holmes off his dinner.
Trash!
Now, who do you accuse?
The maid.
The wife.
Maid.
Any final statements?
No matter what the other two say,
All you need to know is
I tell you for sure that
it wasn't me.
Oh, hi there. What am I doing, you ask? I'm just adding the finishing touches to Holmes' corpse. As coroner, people always ask how I get the bodies looking perfect every time. Well, for that, I have to thank the creators of Spray Away, the best spray for all stains and messes. Mud, dirt, blood, saliva, any other bodily fluids. Spray Away gets the job done. Other sprays just push the gunk around and never get your mess clean. With one spray, Spray Away, mess gone. you call now, you can get up to 50% off your first order. That is right. Just...
This is the wrong audience.
Well, all the interviews had been completed, and the detectives just as lost as the day before. Let's continue with our tale. 2 days remain to the case to close.
Well, seems they all deny being the killer.
Well, it makes sense. Suspects rarely fess up during the interview process.
The maid? She was a nervous wreck. The butler looks like he'd kill anyone.
Something seemed particularly off about the wife. Almost like she was too heartbroken, if you get my gist.
Yeah, call me crazy, but she sounds familiar.
Perhaps she stopped by the office once in the past.
No, not that I can remember at least. I just can't put my finger on it.
Is that alcohol still in your system?
No, I think. Has the British arrived yet?
Not yet.
Ding.
Oh wait, I got something.
What is it?
$2 off a Burger King Whopper meal.
That's pretty good.
Had it. Did you sign the private detective agency email up for Burger King Whopper meal rewards?
Maybe.
Really?
What? Sometimes you get hungry on the job, and they have great deals.
That is true. But never mind. We must stay focused to complete this case by tomorrow.
So, what do we do in the meantime?
Let's go over the timeline one more time to make sure we have all the details right.
Again?
Well, I like to confirm that we didn't leave any room for error. And I'd rather have a precise log to work with than a bunch of scattered documents. Okay. Here we go. At 9:35, Holmes calls us down to the station, and we arrive at 9:45.
Then Holmes leaves his house at 9:45, but speaks with a maid before he does.
The wife leaves right after him to meet with the butler. At 9:53, Holmes arrives at the station.
At 9:55, the maid calls Holmes while we're talking about Martin, as instructed, then leaves for the station after. Wait a moment. We were there for that. I thought wife called Holmes, didn't she?
Well, the call logs and interviews say otherwise.
Why would he lie about that?
I'm not sure. He did act suspicious that evening. Keep going.
9:57, eyewitness reports someone in black arriving at the station after Holmes had left.
At 10 o'clock, we leave for the bar, and Holmes is not seen again, but we can assume that he filed case 99. There's nothing until 10:15 when someone leaves the station.
At 10:20, the wife calls the butler about trash, and the butler leaves shortly after.
And then at 10:25, witnesses say the person comes back to the station, but they leave a minute later at 10:26. At 10:26.
At 10:27, they return again with supplies, but no one catches when they leave. That's where the report ends.
At 10:35, Charles gets an alert that the cameras are broken.
At 10:45, Charles is the one who calls us down this time.
And then at 10:35, we arrive at the station.
At 11 p.m., we discover Holmes is dead.
Pudding? What's that?
And just as a Burger King ad.
Pudding? And that one?
Hot singles in your area.
Well, that's definitely not it.
It's good information to know, though.
Morning, muchachos.
Morning.
Morning.
Interviews go. I'm guilty yet?
No. But they went pretty well. But we're able to create a timeline. However, there's still two things that confuse me.
What are those?
Well, at first, why would the wife leave home to talk with the butler? If she didn't leave until much later.
Maybe the butler forgot to leave, so the wife was reminding him.
The thing about that is the butler talked about getting paid. So why would the trash be away from the house?
Perhaps trash is code for something else.
A code for home.
Do you really think his wife would have done it, though?
Well, who else has known that long?
His maid, which he hired.
True. During the interview process, she was very anxious.
And she did make sure to make it a point that she didn't hurt him before we even started asking those type of questions. She was always very defensive.
Well, what's the second thing?
Second thing is, why did Holmes tell the maid to meet him at the station if he could have just stayed home? Also, why so late?
Well, Holmes was talking about closing case 99, which he did do. Maybe he made him bring the dinner over so he can eat it after telling us.
Still, he could have chosen to eat it once he returned home, but he chose not to.
Maybe you wanted to share it with you guys, you know? Little nosh?
I don't think so. Holmes told us to get going before the maid even arrived.
Maybe he wanted privacy.
Well then, why did he feel the need to lie about the person on the phone being his wife, when it was actually the maid?
Guys. I got it. What if Holmes was hiding something?
Maybe dinner was code for something. I mean, the maid was the only one who actually admitted being at the station.
And she did only go after she called home, which lines up when the witnesses claimed they saw someone arrive.
So what I'm hearing is, dinner actually means murder, dudes.
Well, I respectfully disagree. Holmes was a smart guy. If she was planning something, he would have sniffed it out before she even got a chance to execute it.
Besides, he wanted him to come.
I got it. Holmes wanted to die, and he knew that the maid was gonna murder him, so he just chilled. Smart.
Don't be ridiculous. Holmes was a proud man. Everybody had high hopes for him. And it only makes sense that the maid killed him.
Maybe it was sudden.
The only thing that contradicts that is that we follow the witness report. The person reported the scene multiple times, so it had to be planned.
Maybe it was planned, but not just by the maid, but by the butler too. They both planned it.
That could be possible, but why would the butler want to kill Holmes? He only joined the house a month ago.
You see, my friend, I have a perfectly reasonable explanation. I think the butler is a serial killer. It's the only way.
And you think they would have waited an entire month before they struck?
I didn't say he was a good serial killer, I said he was a serial killer.
Plus, we would have seen a criminal history record in one of the suspect's reports.
Yeah, and I don't think the wife would have hired a serial killer, to be specific, to clean her house.
Listen, all of them are guilty. Every single one of them, let's just lock them all up!
Well, seen at the scene other than Holmes. And we don't want to lock up the other two innocent people.
So who's guilty?
Well, we have a lot of information, but no one's story completely aligns with all the data.
We've been stuck at square one for hours!
Well, which is why we need the footage from you.
Any luck with that?
Well, dudes, that's actually what I came here to tell you. Most of the footage was lost, but the Lalo dudes were able to retrieve 1 hour of footage. And it should be here any minute.
Well, we didn't get it. The only thing we got were Burger King Whopper meals and hot singles in your area.
Sounds like my Saturday night.
Yo, that might be it.
Is it real?
That's it! That's it! Yeah!
Quick, save the file, but be careful.
Got it. It says it'll take until tomorrow morning for the file to finish processing.
But that's okay. We have all of tomorrow to complete the case. Also, I think we'll get it done. Hey, remember, for Holmes.
For Holmes.
Yeah! For man Holmes!
And so, with all possible information collected and all suspects present, they were sure to find out who the truly guilty one was. Would it be the wife, a heartbroken lover who had to suffer the loss of her husband? Would it be the maid, the only one Holmes trusted to be alone with after years of service? Or would it be the butler, the newcomer to the group, now comes the final days when the case closed?
The file's done processing.
Hey, Charles, bring in the suspects and the witnesses.
Got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, let's keep it going. 1, 2, 3. Come on, let's keep going. 2 more. 4, 5. Let's go.
All right. All right, let's catch this murderer.
All right. So before we begin, does anyone want to plead guilty?
Be aware. This will help you avoid jail time. But the jury might like to hear some honesty. Not one single individual? All right.
Okay, let's begin. Play that footage.
Can I just say, you will all be getting a call from my lawyer for the way I've been treated during this process.
Lawyer? You have no lawyer.
Well, they didn't know that until now, did they?
Lying to the police will do no good.
May I begin now?
Sure.
We can skip forward here since we know that no one was in the station until 9:55 when Holmes took the call.
You guys have pretty nice Wi-Fi.
Sorry, we don't get paid enough to pay for it.
Oh. I stole your makeup brush, by the way. You can keep it. Okay. Did I find it here? Larry, help me out. No. Larry, you're one of the witnesses. Don't go. Don't go.
Yes.
Oh, here you go, guys.
Alright. Well, that lines up with the timeline when the maid called.
See, we were talking about that.
First entrance of the suspect confirmed.
See, I told y'all she was there. Damn.
Called it.
He cheated.
So that's where he went after we left. At least he did follow the case.
But who sat with him? That entire entrance wasn't on the log.
I have a question to make.
What is it? Sir?
I was having an affair with Detective Holmes.
What?
See, him and his wife haven't loved each other in years. Well, there's more than one side. But I've been telling him to divorce her this entire time. And he didn't want to because they have a strong public image to withhold.
That is trash.
And see, oh, he was really nice to me. Very nice. And I just wanted to show my appreciation for that. I mean, you know what I mean? I was talking about dinner. But, like, he was amazing. When I went back to the station, though, he was delirious and tried to shoot me. So I did the only thing my defense thought of, and I shot him instead.
You bitch! I should have known it was you!
About the affair, the murder.
Boom!
Thank you, man. Well, he loved me, but you can add back.
Oh, okay! Shut up! Take that man into custody!
Wait, just a minute, Happy. There's still more footage. We'll deal with this later.
Yo. Wait a minute, so tell me there wasn't just one person in the building with Holmes? There were two? Now that's just crazy. Whoa.
That lines up with the log, but that was definitely not the maid's voice.
It looks like someone jumped the gun, so the real culprit was...
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, all right, you've caught me. I murdered my husband, but that was only because he was cheating on me. I've known for weeks, and what's a heartbroken woman to do? It all began 2 months ago when I found underwear in my room that wasn't mine. And he would call me crazy. I couldn't believe it, but as soon as I saw or noticed that my maid and my husband would disappear around similar times, I didn't want to believe it was true. But one time I caught them in the bedroom. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to believe it. I couldn't live in a world where I was his only second partner. So I would just have to make sure he would have no partner. But killing the maid would be too obvious. No. So I saw how killing my husband and pinning it on the maid would work perfectly. All that was left to do was plan how I would get away with murder. It wouldn't work perfectly if you wouldn't have seen him that night as well.
So much for the happy marriage.
Oh, you shut up, Magnolia. You were next on my list.
This woman. So you both killed him, but so far only the stabs make sense from the wife.
Hold on, Kevin. Let's finish watching the footage.
Is that the call at 10:20? Wait. So that means they did. They both must have done. Who killed him? Damn, he did.
And that's the gunshot from Blackshot report.
Okay, everyone, stop interrupting. Let's finish the footage. There's still one more piece of criminal for ours to complete the witness report.
Now that wasn't a bear. Now that was not a bear. I don't know what that was.
That explains the trash bag.
Well, I'll be damned.
You left his body in the station?
I explained. She told me to throw out trash. She never said where. I just paid to throw out trash.
I'm sorry, you were paid to throw out the trash.
Many months ago, when I came to America, I looked for a job on web. None come to me. But wife did come with job that would last about a month. So I moved until I find out we were to kill Mac. Wife would ramble on for 2 weeks on how she would kill man and how she would pray camera, blink, and pin it all on me. It all sounds crazy, but not my job to question. My job was to clean and take out trash. But turned out man was not open, so I slept through.
So after the cameras were broken, he was finished off and then bled out, which finishes the coroner's report.
After that, Charles got the alert, and then we came down to find the door open and Holmes' body in the bucket.
I guess our biggest mistake was only assuming that one of you killed him. Instead, it was all three who were the culprits.
I guess that's case 100 solved.
Hey, guys, wait! Wait 1 second! What about the spoon? What about the damn spoon?
Oh, that's definitely more than 10. Jeez, dude. Oh.
Now they get their one in your today.
Oh, shut up, Larry.
Anything else?
Please, he was just guessing.
Tall job.
And this food has a good flesh.
Sit.
You were stealing my food?
Food is nice.
Oh, food is nice. Is that why you left his body at the station?
You said to throw a body, you never say where!
It's a shame. The maid and I were friends.
Well, I'm glad that's over. Witnesses, you're free to go.
Party time.
This way, Larry. You want to go hit the bar to celebrate?
I would want nothing more. Especially after all that. I need it.
So, do you really think I cannot be the bad cop?
No.
Definitely a first for me on the job. Murder. A very unfortunate way to meet your end. But what's never expected is to be killed 3 times in the same night. But alas, it is all Holmes met his end. So did you guess it right? Was it deserved? And just putting it out there. How many refunds are we giving out tonight? Oh well, it doesn't matter. That's how the whole case of Detective Holmes came to be a closed one. Or did it? So you're telling me that all 3 of you tuned in?
Exactly.
Fascinating.
Hey guys! So, how's it going? How's it run? What's happening?
Oh, I'm just telling Coroner Blackshaw here about how the case has ended.
Dude, it was crazy. There was some guy stealing this girl's spoons.
So, how'd the sentencing go?
Oh, yeah, so the jury threw like a book at them. The wife got 40 years with no bail for planning it. The jury felt bad that she got cheated on, but she tried to kill the dude. If you get cheated on, don't try to kill the dude. That'd be great. The maid got 25 years of parole after the first 10, and the butler got 20 for partaking in a particularly grisly murder. And more importantly, the thievery of spoons. Sick man.
Justice served, you might say.
You know, in a way, I really owe it to you, Charles.
Yeah, Haddon's right. If it wasn't for the information you traced or the data, we would have known it was actually 3 suspects instead of 1.
We cannot thank you enough for getting that footage.
Ladies, one at a time. Anyways.
100 missions officially solved. Another gnarly work state done.
100 missions, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that is our 100th case solved.
Looks like you 2 are getting better at this. Even though Holmes was a huge prick behind yours, I'm sure he would have been proud of the work you're on.
Wait a minute. The case isn't fully solved yet. There's still one thing that confuses me. How did the first manage to get inside?
Couldn't she have gotten in after Holmes went to take the first call?
Well, no. Badges only last 3 seconds.
Oh, what's it called? I forgot to tell you guys. The eyewitnesses from across the street said they saw some guys talk to her before the woman, which we now know was his wife, went inside.
Oh my god.
That's what I was forgetting. That night was still all allergic to the drinks.
Wait, I don't get it. What did you forget?
Oh, nothing important. Yeah, I think the badges lasted longer than we thought.
I mean, well, it would explain why there was no alarm for the security system.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah. And then that would... It allowed Holmes to be killed by all 3. For different reasons than that night.
and every time someone came through the front door, and the first time the first person came through the front door, it was because Holmes badge lasted longer, and after Holmes was killed, everybody used the back door afterwards.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Alright, well, good night, dudes. I'm
Oh,
exhausted.
okay, good night.
Sweet
Yeah, I like it. Haddon, where are your keys?
I don't have them.
We forgot to get the keys back from the bathroom lady, didn't we?
Yep.
Shit!
hope you guys liked the show. Who'd you think it was? You? Thanks for playing. No, but yeah, it really means a lot that you all came down here to support the actors. If you want to take pictures with the actors, you have to let them take their mic pack off first. Then, photos galore. Other than that, thanks for coming to the closing night of the Horrid case of Detective Holmes. Drive safely and have a great rest of your day.